hell is an antique sword doing in a shipyard?
Not a useful question. Just find that whisperer.
Shadow Warrior is an action-packed game in which you slay hordes of demons with a wide artillery of weapons and with a sword thrown in for good measure. At first it might seem like you are killing the same enemies over and over and over again, but the game quickly progresses, throwing more varying enemies at you as you go. This is probably the best thing about the game: quick progression. You obtain so many different weapons, upgrade abilities, and face new enemies all the time. The game is explosively gory, and the progression takes advantage of that, allowing its player to decide how they are going to kill everything. In my case, I decided that I would play the game primarily with the sword, since you are able to use many different abilities with it. This is dependent on the player to actually purchase and upgrade these abilities with the two different forms of in-game currency. These forms of currency are found throughout the game in boxes scattered all over. One is used for purchasing and upgrading abilities, while the other is a little more general for the player, upgrading things like health capacity and how effective med packs are. The story is well written, and is really enjoyable to watch unfold. With a loudmouth protagonist and a quick-talking demon, the banter is quite the treat while making enemies explode left and right. When I say well written, I mean the game embraces what it is. It plays like a high-production cheesy action movie. The one-liners and the cringy-worthy lines don't actually make you cringe that much, since it feels right at home with how the game thematically. The level design is really interesting in this game as well. I usually don't speak about level design because I'm not a game maker, so I don't want to talk about game making here. I usually talk about the product on a surface level, talking about how it affected me, but in this game, it really became important. The levels at first are very linear, going from point A to B with some secrets in between, but more recently the levels have started to open up. So it is still, you're going here to there, but you can get lost among the amount of routes you can take get there. It's an interesting shift from running along roads, then a sudden switch to a giant factory where you can get lost. So if you like making demons explode, lots of player choice, and a great atmosphere, pick up Shadow Warrior. I realize now that it kind of sounds like this game is similar to Doom, in a sense, but to be honest, I like this better. Plus it has the added benefit of having a quote on its Steam store page by Total Biscuit, stating that it's probably better than Half-Life 3. Now, I personally have not played Half-Life 3 at the moment, but since Shadow Warrior 2 is coming out with co-op, I think this might be a little bit better of an investment.